What's up, senor motherfuckers? Oh, Zion. Chitty chats. We need to clean this motherfucking house. What should we listen to, guys? We're cleaning this motherfucking room is what the hell we're doing. Hello, room. We need to clean this, bitch. I'll just keep y'all up on my bed. Hey, Google. Oh, I don't have one. Where's my Google, bro? Where's my motherfucking Google? Room ain't too bad, though, really. We will need the trash. We got the trash. Hey, I'm on live and my camera is facing the door, so if you come this way, make sure you have pants on. Okay, I'm gonna shut my door though. I'm just saying if you come to my room, make sure you have something on, okay?
Wait!
I'm right here, bro.
Mom!
What?
Shut your camera off!
I'm shutting my door. Let go. We'll go ahead and light a candle because it's sitting here right now. Hey Google, play Spice Girls if you want to be my lover.
Got it. Wannabe, Radio
Wannabe.
Edit by Spice Girls. Playing on YouTube Music.
It's been stuck in my head all day, chat. Can y'all see shit though? Kinda. What is it? Oh! Hey Google, play. What's up, John? What's up, Bird? What are you fools doing? Yeah, we're cleaning. The Spice Girls. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. What the fuck? Why is it playing Macarena? Google's wildin'. Google is wildin', fooling around. We can do the Macarena. I'm trying to clean this shit before it gets too bad. What's up? Need help cleaning? Always. Always. I'm never gonna say no. Hey Google, shut the fuck up. What song should we play? That needs to go on my linen closet. Oh my god, I forgot I had this on there. Still smells good. Turn it all around. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's why we're cleaning. What's a good song? Let's listen to a good song, guys. Spam it. Oh shit, I just spilled Mountain Dew, bro. Hey, Macarena, I have some laundry hampers. Are you covered? Hey Google, play Backstreet Boys. I Want It That Way. Is that Backstreet
Sure.
Boys?
I Want It That Way by Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
Playing on YouTube Music.
Jennings.
Alright, playing Life Jennings on YouTube Music.
Which one is it gonna play later? That's not it. Embrace your struggle. Hey Google, play Life Jennings SEX.
Alright, Must Be Nice by Life Jennings.
Okay, that one works
Playing
too,
on
but that's not
YouTube
what I
Music.
said. Believe it or not, this is a clean hamper. My kid never threw away. Hey Google, play Must Be Nice, Life Jennings.
Sure, Must Be Nice by Life Jennings. Here it is on YouTube Music.
That doesn't sound like it. There we go. Okay. The project, feel like a bitch. And all those gold digging women disappear. Hey, Shug. Sure, you like my hair, bro. That? Lord. Oh my lord. Cleaning my dirty table off. If y'all can just fucking stay put, that'd be amazing. That smells so good. Hey Google, play Usher.
Okay, playing Usher on YouTube Music.
Damn, what did I open that? I never fucking drink the shit. Hey Google, play Let It Burn.
Playing Burn on YouTube Music.
Burn, whatever. Bitch was trying to correct me. Hey Google, play Little Flip Sunshine.
Okay, Sunshine, Clean by Lil Flip. Here it is on YouTube Music.
Hey Google, play Little Flip Sunshine Dirty. I said clean.
Got it.
What's
Sunshine,
up, Keith?
Clean by Lil Flip. Here it is on YouTube Music.
Hey Google, volume up. Not me having this over here, but the screen over here. What the fuck? Hey Google, volume 10. It's such a quiet song. I need to put this paper somewhere else. All you gotta do is keep it real with a player. Whenever I call, whenever I ball. Short. So this is shave oil. We're gonna see what it feels like. Ooh, it smells good. Me in the street, but a freak in the sheets. Like to eat spaghetti, shrimp, and steak, and all the dory. I can see where that could work, I guess. If you put it on. Yo, baby girl. I can be your sunshine. Monday, Tuesday, Impala. Like kicks, I'm a baller. And if I get a phone number, I'ma call you. That's how I live. I got bills to pay. Just cleaning up, John. Just cleaning up. I want to get the house picked back up before it gets too bad, you know? Get it back in order. We can just be friends. Where's Jamie going? You my baby girl, right? Right? Yeah, cleaning up. I gotta vacuum this floor in this room. I gotta make the bed with fresh sheets. I'm gonna take a bath tonight. You can call me your baby girl. Hi, James. Oh, that's bitter, sour. How's it going? Oh, I need to clean. I need to get a new mop head for my walls.
According to his wishes, you must spend 1 day
Going okay? You still working?
and 24 hours, and you must not spend the entire amount on yourself. Is this something that you're listening to see?
Yeah. What is that?
Ooh. Ugh, that sucks. Hey Google, off. That freaking sucks. Hey Google. Oh my god, bitch. Hey Google, off. I hate when it's so loud it can't listen to itself. See, it's still not listening to itself. Hey Google, Off. Thank you. Okay, let's get the laundry out of the bathroom and then we can throw a load in before that gets to see. Get piled up either, because then I have to do 10 loads in a day and that hurts my shoulders. Let's roll, chat. My day's going all right. It's going all right. That massage was nice. I think it definitely helped loosen some shit up back there. Oh, this ladder has to go. Whew. Whew. You missed talking to me.
How's it going, baby?
Good. Just trying to clean up before it gets too bad again.
When do you get your meds?
My meds.
No, you did your blood work.
I haven't heard from her, but in her defense, blood work was still coming in as of last night. So maybe she'll know if it's all there. I don't know if it's all there yet, you know.
Yeah.
But if I don't hear by Friday, I'll reach out.
You could forward ask your brother what's going on with this.
Okay. All right, we gotta load in. One sec. Oh, it's so hot. Is there a dog out here? Swore I heard a dog. Oh. I broke up. What happened? Is it good now or no? Oh, I checked a message. Sorry. Yeah, my bad. I checked a message. My nose is running as fuck. What the hell? It keeps doing it? Is that okay right now or no? Not good right now? I can restart. It is good right now? Okay, okay. It might have just been me checking a message. I don't, that's what I'm guessing. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just hot. It's really fucking hot out here, and I was just thinking of all the shit I still need to do tonight. So hot. I can't imagine you working in this shit. I came out here for 2 seconds for a cigarette, and I'm dying. Oh my god. Oh yeah. I couldn't work in this shit. Did a dog come with me? No. Mommy. It's Mama. Hey, Mama. Oh no. That's not good. I gotta vacuum real fast. It's gonna get loud. I bet it does. Ugh. Oh yeah, Spidey. Oh yeah. Don't get it in your eyes. You're on the roof. Holy shit. I can't wait to pull this carpet up out of here. This shit's not okay. What's up, Nikki? My heart rate's high, so I gotta sit down. Take a little breaky. What are you doing, Pim Pim? Pim Pim Penny Wing. What's up? My baby doggy's so cute, bro. What are you doing? What is she doing? Penny, what are you doing over there? Jay, I bet you can't find Penny.
Oh,
Can't see me now.
I see you.
Oh shit. Penny, busted. I'm busted, Penny. So busted. Oh, Lord. Peekaboo, Bunny, and I see you. See you, Banana. Penny, you're so cute. Penny. Penny, why are you so cute? Ooh, retouch. Kind of makes my skin look okay. Hold on now. No. Kind of looks weird. Takes the dark circles out of my eyes. Oh my. You're good.
Fatty, honey. Look.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. One sec. Okay, what's up? Cute.
I know, right?
You did good. But is that acrylic? Oh, that's not on your eyelid. Okay. Did you use my eyeliner?
No, it's acrylic.
You did good.
I'm not going to leave it on too long because I think it is a little bit too close to my eye because my eyes, his eyes burning a little bit.
Oh, go wash it off.
It's fine. But I was going to trim real quick.
Look at Panini. I have to take a break because my heart rate gets high.
Turn.
Don't flip off my dog. Don't flip off my dog. That's my dog. Are you going to keep your glasses on?
No.
My daughter wants to show you guys.
Wait, can I just like hold the phone?
My daughter wants to show you guys her little makeup she did or whatever.
It's like a Spider-Man one. I don't really know.
Girl got camera shy.
I didn't hit. Bro. Honey! Hey, bunny!
She did a little Spider-Man.
Ew! Oh, I just got Spider-Man on you.
Get it off a hole.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, sweet girl.
I love you, Winnie.
Sweet girl.
Alright, Mom, so basically, can I tell you how this like train works? So you need a ceiling that you can touch. I'm gonna do it out there. You need a step
She's my
stool.
twin, bro.
And basically, one of your legs have to be on the step stool already.
Mhm.
But like, you have to like tape or have like a sticky thing on the back of your phone case. Put it on the wall, but don't let anybody like see like the stool or your leg on the stool.
Mhm.
And then once it says, like once like the music goes and stuff, you have to quickly put your other leg on to make it look like you're jumping on the ceiling. Have one arm on the ceiling, and basically you're just like saying the words that he says. But wait, I have a question. Does Post Malone only sing Spider-Man or like just like play the character?
He just sings.
I'm really curious.
Yeah, she's my twin, but she has red hair.
Come on, come here with me. Come here. I love you. I love you. I'll be right back for you, okay? I'll be right back.
Penny.
I love you. You're a Michael Keaton. Oh my kiss. Love you. Okay. So, I'm gonna go on.
Ugh. Oh, fuck, I knew that was coming. That's why I was itching my nose. You're okay, Penny. It was just a sneeze. Penny, it was just a sneeze, bro. Yep, my little Twinsky. I think it's funny. None of her dad's children look like him. Not nothing like him.
Hi, Brittany.
They all look like the mamas. Well, the middle one doesn't look like her mom, but I don't think she looks like her dad either. I don't know. Not sure who she looks like. Okay, James. Yeah, finish your shift and get back to your hotel and relax. What are you doing? I don't know. I'm tired. Oh, Penny Wayne. I still need a good movie to watch. Oh, I was watching the Idaho murders. I forgot. Shit, I probably let that right out without pausing it. Sure did. Penny, move your butt, bro.
check because they thought that they saw someone in here last night and they went into their rooms. I came over when they called and I opened the door and I saw that. What is that? I sure. Is there anyone else upstairs? I don't know. I grabbed that knife in the kitchen because when I went in there, I didn't know if there was something in there. Okay. I just grabbed it. Make sure you're ready with you. Okay. Just right here. Come to the house you go here. Perhaps that outside. That's what I said. House isn't cleared out.
Hold on, boo. Hold on. No, you can come in, but I'm watching this part right here. Just hold on. Don't look, because it's, well, you can't. I mean, okay, go ahead and show me, boo.
Oh, wait, I know. Wait, what do I look? Oh, I know them. I know.
I can't see.
My name is Miles Morales. I was bitten by a radioactive spider for like 2 days. I've been one and only spider.
I'm not cut off, but.
You're cute.
Would you be open to taking a ride to the impound from it? Justin, was easily come pick this dog up and see if they have a phone for us? Come on. Do you have a line for something? Mom, I just want to catch up.
I copy the answer to keep you updated per your traffic. It sounds like they got 2 additional disputes in the house.
That day, I was at home. It was my day off. I got a phone call. I was not the on-call commander, so I knew that phone call was probably not a good thing. I definitely did not expect to hear that we had not only a homicide, but a quadruple homicide. Without going into too much detail, it was absolutely horrific. It was pretty immediately apparent that all 4 of them had succumbed to stab wounds.
Move the towel, bruh.
Right there in the hamper.
That's something that nobody expects to ever see, and something you can never unsee once you see it. I know not only myself, but every officer that was involved that day has had a hard time with that.
Imagine walking all the way around and there's any blood anywhere on the hands or anything like that.
Our detective sergeant, when he arrived on scene, he recognized that this was a major event, and he immediately called our partners at the Idaho State Police and asked them to come up and assist. This was so outside that anything that we had dealt with at the police department.
I came around back when we first got here, and there's a back door that was open with one track of footprints in the snow.
The officers, when they first went to the scene, the back door was ajar. It was slightly open, and we knew that none of our officers or anyone on the scene had come and gone from that door.
So I got about size 13.5 shoe here, coming and going, grabs that log, goes back down that way. up and we're gonna go look at anybody, but Pastor James got open on here. But looks like there's some dried blood on the sink. But there's not any around it.
1122 King Road was a 3-story home. On the 3rd floor were 2 rooms. Room to the right was where we found 2 female victims. Going downstairs to the main floor, just at the bottom of the stairs, was another bedroom, and that was empty. Off of that was the living room area. Off of the living room area, down a short hallway, was another bedroom, and that is where we found the male and female victims. Down at the bottom level, so the street level, was another bedroom. We found traces of blood throughout the house. We also found a knife sheath in the 3rd floor bedroom laying next to one of the victims.
So, that was fun to do.
Yeah.
We knew that was going to be something of high importance.
We'd like to blanket right now. It's temporary. Anybody like one? For your feet.
As we started talking to people who were involved, we found out that the roommates that were home at the time, Dylan and Bethany, they were able to advise a lot of information of who else were roommates in the home.
Just Sam.
Hannah is the girl in there.
It's the girl that just found out. Do you know how old she is?
She's 20.
The guy that lives here, his name is what? He's
Ethan. Ethan.
And so Ethan, how old is Ethan?
He just turned 20. And then there's Maddie, Logan, and Keely up top.
How old is Maddie? How old is Katie?
Over 21, and she's 21 or 22. Sorry, and I'll call you.
It's okay. You're doing great. You know, that's not a lot of you. So I appreciate you. You're doing very well.
Not even doing 2 months at a time.
You know how long you were there? Like from closing your place?
Yeah. I was in my room, and I was trying to go to bed, and I heard Kaylee go upstairs. I said, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep now, and then she's gone upstairs. And then all of a sudden, I heard her walking up, I heard her scream, and she ran upstairs because she saw someone. But I'm pretty sure she said someone's here, and she screamed and just ran downstairs. And I called her name, and I jumped up and walked in the door because I was so scared. And then I heard her going to the, I think it was the bathroom, and I remember her stopping, and I just heard her mysterious voice, but I didn't recognize saying, you're gonna be okay, I'll help you. But it wasn't like, I don't know how to explain it. Like it wasn't in like a nice way, it was like a weird way, like a weird tone.
You're gonna be okay. I'm gonna help you. Don't need anything to carry you off.
No, after I didn't hear anything. So then I kept calling for me. I called, initially I called Jeremiah, Maddie, and Kaylee, none of them answered. So then I opened up the door to look, and that's when I saw the guy pass by, looked at me, but he didn't come towards me or say anything, which was kind of confusing to me, and I don't understand that. And I'm pretty sure we're at the side door. I didn't know what to do.
This is that phone.
Yes.
Just off of the kitchen area would have been Dylan's room. She said she saw a male figure in the living room, dressed in all black. Their eyes met. They saw each other. For whatever reason, the perpetrator continued to walk towards the kitchen, and Dylan shut her door and locked it out of fear, and the perpetrator left. She had tried to get a hold of her other roommates, and she ended up getting a hold of Bethany. Bethany was downstairs in her room on the bottom floor. Bethany told her to come downstairs, and Dylan opened her door, ran downstairs, and spent the rest of the night with Bethany. Our officers were able to find out that Bethany and Dylan called a friend and the friend's boyfriend to come over so that they could have someone come check on the rest of the roommates. The boyfriend,
Why wouldn't you call the
when he
police?
arrived, actually is the one who entered the home, went upstairs and saw Xana and Ethan deceased.
Jesus, man. Yeah. So, I did
call Aaron and her checking service. Basically just said, hey, these kids are going to need some sort of counselor, crisis person to
Yeah,
talk to.
that's Captain.
Cool.
That's taken care of. One call was in there. You knew that part? Especially the third one, the third call was in here. Saw a guy walk in with a ski mask on. And walked himself. With all his shit on.
Holy shit. Did she even call last night?
So it happened at like 4.
This girl's looking alive, but she probably didn't make a peek and walk the door. Probably didn't know that she was there. He asked the question, why did the roommates wait 8 hours to call?
Yeah, that's
police?
fucking weird.
There are so many reasons why you may not. People are in shock. It's traumatic. I mean, I can't imagine being of that age and being able to comprehend that this horrific thing just occurred.
My apartment was backed up into that house, probably 10 yards from the front door of their house, and you could see it right from that back road. It's really tough. It's really tough. I woke up in the window. I heard a little bit of what was going on, like screams, crying and stuff. I saw some of the girls sitting out there with the cop. And so my first thought was something's wrong with Santa. And my first thing was Hunter, Ethan's brother. We were all fencing and Kyle together. And so I went and got shoes, went and grabbed Hunter from the house. I woke him up. I was like, hey, have you heard from Ethan or Santa? So he was kind of panicking. I was like, what are you talking about? What's going on? Tries to call him. Answer. So we're walking over there. And I said, what's going on? What's going on? I don't have any answers for you. I saw Hunter Johnson. He just told Hunter Johnson. And Santa weren't there anymore. And the county bells and stuff. It's hard to see everyone figure out what's going on. For some reason, I didn't feel like it was my place to be there. So I walked back up to my apartment. And there's my girlfriend, Abby, and their roommates. And their girlfriends. And I told them they're gone. Ethan is one of the most kind people you will ever run into in your life. You walk into a room and the energy in the room will light up. And would genuinely make you smile.
Xana and Ethan instantly were like best friends from the very beginning. And I could kind of tell she was starting to like him because Xana and I had like a ritual every single morning because before Xana moved into King Street House, we lived next door to each other, so I would wake up and I would go into Xana's room and say good morning, or she would wake up go into her room, and little do I know, there's Ethan, and I'd be like, hello, Ethan. Good morning, good to see you.
You really loved her. I mean, you could say they were made for each other.
You know how I place like this kind of
Oh my
I was here with another set. Hey, we should play. Why don't you good now? I love you.
It feels good to dive into Santa.
Nothing?
It feels good to dive up.
Hello, Peter. Another broken phone. I have a solution for you. Initiating fabricator. Device corrupted. I created the world's lightest gold. Not a razor, a ritual. With water-activated serum for ultra-sensitive skin. Shape Hydro Silk. Do right by your skin.
I'll be right back with you, okay? Hey, Jade. Sorry to bug you. We have a quadruple homicide on campus. Can you come in and start man the street?
I got a call from the Moscow Police Department. He said, Blaine, we have 4 dead individuals and they were college students, and I was just flabbergasted. All kinds of questions go through your mind.
Hey, Jade. Sorry to bug you. We have a quadruple homicide on campus. Can you come in and start man the street? I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
I got a call from the Moscow Police Department. He said, Blaine, we have 4 dead individuals, and we think they may be college students, and I was just flabbergasted. All kinds of questions go through your mind. Ooh, wow. The protocol for us at the institution when we learn about a crime that has occurred is to use the criminal alert system so we can get information out of the door.
Hey, ma'am. Ma'am? Can you stop right there for me? Come back down here. Alright, we're not gonna have anybody come back this way, okay? They're right here. Okay, let's walk around. Off the road, please.
It was a chaotic scene. And there were people coming out of all sorts of residences around. They knew something was going on. People were starting to
Oh,
get
it's not
upset.
bomb.
Hey, can you guys
Was it really?
stay here for a little minute? Oh, yeah. Is that okay?
It's ongoing pain and phone calls, texts, everything starting to know and freak out. And that vandal alert said homicide. That's a pretty heavy word. And most of us at that point knew that, they weren't alive anymore, but they didn't know what happened. And no one had the answers. Everyone was talking, saying different things.
I'm watching the Idaho, that Idaho quadruple murder.
Heads up that they were going to put out the alert. We would have preferred that that information would have been collaborated with us prior to it going out, because on this scene we had 4 victims. We had to not only identify the victims and then start working diligently to get a hold of their next of kin and notify them. And when the university put out the alert, that information started being shared before we were able to.
I had texted Xana and was like, hey, did you get the vandal alert? No response. Checked her location, she was at home. So I was like, that's weird. Immediately though, the sororities and fraternities did head counts, so they account for everyone.
The college
in
campus
the
one?
house. Whether you live in or you don't, they make sure that all of the people.
That weird fuck that wanted to kill, that killed them people just to see what it was like or whatever.
Like, Xana and Maddie weren't accounted for.
Throughout my whole time in Moscow, there haven't been too many reports. Nothing really ever that bad happens here. We all watch over each other and have each other's backs. Xana and I had finance class together. She was kind of freaking out because she needed to get an A on this test in order to get a good grade in the class and stuff like that. So she was asking me if we could go to the library tutoring sessions on that Sunday. And then when he got that vandal alert, I was texting her and calling her. Couldn't get through to her. So then I got in contact with her sister, Jasmine.
I guess so.
Growing up, it was just my dad and us.
But it's weird because
I went to college. We got really
there was another person that lived there.
college, like, 10 minutes away from me.
And she opened her bedroom door and he looked right at her.
Jasmine was
Oh, he never killed her. But I think he cleared out the rest of the house, didn't he?
Knowing that they were close to each other was a little more comfortable.
The weekend of November 12th and 13th, we had the Wazoo football game on Saturday. Got my dad in. I went to with a bunch of our friends. We wanted Zane and Ethan to come to the game
Step in.
at the University of Idaho football game.
Go lay down.
I was pushing for it, them to come over.
Lay down. Lay down. I can't see, bro.
The
Lay down.
next day, my dad
Good.
left and I was going to go check on Santa because she needed a light fixed in her car.
I was going to stop by town. I called and she
Because wasn't he in like crime class or whatever?
It was a cloudy day.
He like studied the shit.
So I just started driving around town and then we got about 10 miles out. And Jasmine got a call from a couple of his friends.
Hey John, I'm not exactly sure if you've heard what's going on. There's something that happened on King Street.
Started calling Xana, Ethan. I started calling some of Xana's best friends. I called my dad and I told him that he should probably check it out because something bad happened.
Something wrong. But there's back down there and they had been trying to take 120 feet off the house or around the whole thing. They were not really within that distance of it.
There's no ambulances there. There's nothing, so I didn't know what to believe.
No, he was like studying it.
I just asked if I could go see my sister. They just didn't say anything. I didn't know what was going on.
He was literally like studying homicides or some shit.
My daughter lives in that house.
Told me we needed to go down to the police station to talk to us.
It wasn't criminal justice. He did like forensics. He was studying forensics or something like that.
I've done, unfortunately, many death notifications in my career. But that's definitely got to be one of the hardest ones I've ever had to do.
Oh man.
We were just confused. We were shocked. We didn't know what happened at all. I had all this adrenaline. I think my dad the same. We just were just like, we didn't know like what to do in that situation. No one knows. So that was really good one.
Parents left. After that, I told him there's nothing you can do because you can't see anything. There's nothing you can do. There's the best thing I could do. I could only do it, but
Hotels.com is where you go to choose from hundreds of thousands of hotels. And
Life is so fucked up, man. People are fucked
That's
up.
exactly what it sounds like. Unlike the cat, which is not.
I was like, why are these kind of spicy? And it's
It's all right.
sweet southern heat.
It's better. But having uncontrollable body movements called TD, total dyskinesia, can feel embarrassing.
I don't think I realized that they were a spicy one.
Treating my TD with Ingrezza.
They're good though.
What prescribed Ingrezza reduced TD movements by greater than 10 times. With most seeing a response as early as
Yeah, I think he studied it.
and you can keep taking less mental health meds.
Like forensics or something.
Depression, suicidal thoughts, or actions in patients with
And it turned into like he wanted to know what murdering someone was like or some shit. Those are the psychopaths I'm scared of with my daughter. You know? Because there's literally no other reason they're doing it.
Taking control starts with asking your doctor about Ingrezza.
13th. You know, it was a normal day. I got a phone call from my niece Sabrina. She was hysterical. She told me that something bad happened to you. And she said, it was like the kids that her husband's cousin lives down there. And he said there was a party and some people went in and shot up the party and Katie got shot. I tried Katie for her phone went straight to voicemail. And then I called her sister that was there. I had 2 or 3 missed calls from my mom and a missed call from my dad. That's always kind of run alert.
Yeah.
Something's happening. So I called her back. The truth comes in her voice. I said, okay, I'll start calling her. I'll talk to you in a bit. I reached out to some of the roommates that I knew that Katie had in the house. I reached out on Instagram, basically just said, okay. And we just had to figure it out. And of course, in between this, I'm calling Katie. I'm calling Maddie. I'm not getting through, but it's not really alarming to me yet. I just started calling Maddie, the phone just ring. I'm still not understanding why Maddie's not answering. I called Maddie's mom, Karen, and I said, have you heard about something that's going on? And she said, Christy, we're on it. Scott and I are driving down. We're 25 minutes away from Moscow. We're going to pick up the girls. They're fine. We're picking up the girls. And I knew in my heart.
Dallas after Alex Jones and call it Jonestown. What the fuck?
And I was like, okay, Karen. Okay.
When your child has a relationship with somebody else and gets to that point, a true best friend, your families kind of blend together.
Say hi, Maddie.
She had that with Maddie.
Just me and I out here by the pool. Soaking up the sunshine.
I started getting messages in my Facebook.
Why is my phone not
saying,
charging though?
I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry for your loss. And I'm like, no, this can't be real, you know? And
It's been at 8% for like 20 minutes. The fuck is happening?
I actually took off my kid's bedroom because I knew.
Oh shit.
The officer just tells us that not only our daughter has passed away, but Maddie has passed away as well. And I had just gotten off the phone with Carrie, his mother, and Scotty. We knew that they were probably 10-15 minutes away from showing up on site.
Yeah, no stuff. And from what I've been told, they were told by the police department.
Every human being reacts differently or uniquely to grief. I have given death notifications where I've had individuals almost strike me. I've had others that they were inconsolable. And none of the reactions are, there's no wrong reaction. I'm a father as well, and I could not imagine what they not only went through, but continue to go through with the loss of their children.
We're going to do a neighborhood canvas. So I need to know who's available here to start with me. Stand right there.
Information in any investigation is important to keep close to the vest. As much as we would like to share information in investigations so that people are informed, it puts everyone at risk.
Did you guys hear anything, see anything last night or this morning?
Can you tell us what happened?
I can tell you what's going on right now.
Also, we can't have the offender, the perpetrator, knowing what information we have. They could use that to further disappear or do it again.
Well, what's going on, Scott? What's going on? Can't really tell you guys right now. Yeah, but
in order to keep the case pure and whole and untainted, we need to preserve the integrity of the case.
yeah, I didn't hear anything last night. I was home all night. Nothing out of the ordinary for me.
With this case, we relied on our partners with the Idaho State Police and their forensics folks. They were in that house looking for everything, and it took hours and hours. As far as evidence we collected, the knife sheath was obviously a big portion. We wanted to make sure that that got forensically analyzed as quickly as possible.
Where are you moving at?
A little bit of neighborhood, I school for 5 years.
Trying to figure out what's going on. Okay. Yeah, I'll have you sit here for a second and then we'll have some talk with you, okay? You want to sit in the car for a second? Just so we can keep you separate from the people out around. So then, yeah, I'll have someone talk to you in 1 second. Okay, man, I appreciate it. Thanks. Guy just walked up to me and that guy talked to me, what's going on? I said, well, are you with the workers? And he said, no, with my ex-girlfriend of 5 years. It's in there. I never know what's going on. I just live right over here.
Jack is my cousin. Jack started dating Kaylee sophomore year of high school. They went to the same high school and then they ended up going to the same college. She was graduating soon. And she had just landed a pretty big job in Austin, Texas, actually. I was surprised. She's been here her whole life. But I mean, she was very spontaneous and I was like, oh, that makes sense. I think Kaylee and Jack were on a break at this time. She kind of just was like, I'm just, going with life and try to adventure by myself for a little. On that day, I was at my mom's store in Hayden, Idaho, and I got a call from my good friend at University of Idaho. She said, I think Kaylee passed away. And I think I kind of went into a state of denial. I was kind of like, what do you mean? Like Kaylee who? And I couldn't get myself to grasp the fact that it could be my Kaylee. I was trying to call Jack's sister. She was bawling and I answered the phone. She said that Jack was in the back of a cop car.
I just want to explain to someone about what's going on. Yeah, give me just a second, man. I understand your dog's upstairs. I'm not worried about my dog. I'm worried about what happened. I don't know anything. That guy here was ex-boyfriend of one of them, so he's detained in his car.
I'm not sure. We're gonna find out.
It's typical in a case of this nature for the ex-boyfriend to get...
I don't think so. I think he was an active student there.
It's important for us to talk with him.
I think.
I just want to know what's going on. Yeah, well, we'll get what's in there, man.
Someone who kills somebody with a knife is very personal. There were theories about, was it some sort of a relationship gone bad? Was it fellow students? We didn't know if it was somebody that they knew or not. So many people were brought back here to the police department, and our detectives were going one by one, having interviews with each one of them. That included Jack DeCour, who we learned was the ex-boyfriend of Kaylee.
At this point, it felt so helpless. I'm over 1,000 miles away. What can I do? And then I get a text from my sister Autumn, and she said, the cops are here. She's definitely dead. And I just said, okay, I'm on my way. I basically just needed to get there as fast as possible. My husband's driving, my kids are sleeping in the back here. At this point, I'm not crying, I'm okay. And then that's when I start thinking to myself, if something happened last night, they're gonna call someone. Kaylee's phone was on my parents' little phone. I asked my mom to give me the password so that I could log into it. I got into the account. Kaylee had not called 911 at any point, but I did notice that she had called Jack quite a few times. The calls first started sometime around 2 a.m. They eventually ended sometime around 3 a.m. I'm thinking it wasn't out of the ordinary for Kaylee to do that. But of course, that's something that looks
A difficult job that requires years of experience, yeah. Oh yeah, that shit's not easy.
Do you have any idea who would do something like this?
Oh my god, there's multiple episodes to this shit. 2 more episodes to go. Hi, honey.
Introducing the first ever Infiniti QX65.
Let's go have a smoke about it. What's up, baby? What's up, boo? What's up, boo? I have to run to the gas station for Sigs, boo. We're gonna run to the gas station for Sigs real quick. Don't be drinking too much Mountain Dew now. You too, Penny. Penny, I have to leave for a minute. Stay there, baby. Leave for a minute, Penny. Oh.
kiddos and dad comes on the radio. You don't have to go to, you have to click on.
Man, I don't know about this new phone thing, y'all.
Carry on, and then all of a sudden, a song that you wrote, that you're singing, is coming through the car speakers on country radio. That's something that will never get old to me.
Call the show anytime. 844-444-6274. This is Country Nights Live. If Twisted Tea was your best friend, you'd start a dance.
Yeah, I don't know about all this, y'all. It's really nice.
Success can begin sooner than you think. At University of Maryland Global Campus, undergraduate and postgraduate classes start
like it should be that motherfucking complicated.
Back to school starts now. Get long-lasting battery life on Dell XPS laptop powered by Siri.
10 or 25 no votes. Constitutional.
There's nothing I won't get stamp it. I'd risk it all for you. To hold you. What the fuck? I don't like this one. I'm gonna get a different one, I think.
Up to 10,000. With 1 out base.
Yes.
10,000 is major league.
Good Lord, if you're
The Wave. More music, more variety, and a variety of ways to listen on your radio at 101.9 FM, online at 1019thewave.com, or on your phone or tablet with the free 1019 The Wave app, and also available on your Google Home or Amazon Alexa. Just say, listen to 101.9 The Wave. More music, more variety, and more ways to listen. This is 1019 The Wave.
Hey, James.
Your doctor about...
How's it going?
There's a heaven up in the sky and another one south of Dallas. I'm looking at it first in the night and all the fans and buds about it. Got the driving through the sand, take a look and look again. Baby town's talking about. They made a pickup line for one of a kind, worth a shot, worth a try. So baby, won't you hear me out? you got a heart of gold. God painted you pretty, I bet you got a heart of gold.
What's up, James? He's finally off, huh?
This is Country Nights Live.
Bunny? No bunny? Gone and Panine, so pretty. What are you chewing on, Panine? Okay, we're back. We're back home. Let's watch this movie.
You all right there? And what Bundy groceries can be quite bad. Bundy, Geico is a breed.
Ugh.
Should we? Probably. Plus you can save hundreds when you can buy your home and car.
What are you doing, baby dog? Can you move, ma'am? Lay down.
It feels good to bundle better. It feels good to Geico.
Bye, Panine. Bye. Oh my God. You made me fuck up my movie. No, maybe you didn't.
We're trying to collect as much of this information as we can to try to get a clear picture on what's going on and figure out where stuff's looking. Okay? Starting yesterday, did you have a football game? And then what did you do after we got off?
What?
I went home and met up with my friends and then we went to a concert. We identified Jack as the ex-boyfriend of Kayla. He was very open and honest about his knowledge of what was going on. He explained their history between he and Kaylee and how their relationship was and how long it lasted and how it ended. Eventually, I came back home. Did you get roommates though? Were they there? Yeah. Okay.
What time did you guys think you're home from the bar?
8:30.
You were with them all night.
And so, through following up on some of the evidence that he shared of his whereabouts and his alibis for that evening, we were able to eliminate him as a potential suspect.
Okay, not trouble. I just gotta make sure I ask all the questions. Kept talking through the rest of the evening there. You guys just hanging out, or I came back home. Pretty much just went to bed. You said that missed calls from Kaylee. You remember what time those came in by chance?
Yeah, they were like between 2:40 and 3. Maybe the last one was like 2:57. Julia has called me and said felt that she's watching home. And she thinks I'm like, just watching her phone, or she was calling me just to have something on the game.
Did she ever mention that she thought somebody specifically was calling her, or was it more like it's I just getting freaked out?
Yeah, just called her. Have you ever had any of your roommates complain about anyone stalking you?
Once though, Kaylee said, like, everyone was like, it was okay, and she was looking at me. And she said, she swears she saw someone staring at her while she was thinking about that. She could see like a man silhouette like staring at me. Guys are like a month. About a week ago, our door is broken, but we
Did you ever find the backslide or anything, or anything? Is that usually locked? What's the condition?
I mean, we're pretty good at locking it. People lock it easily.
There's a lot of people just coming in and out of their house all the time. That's why it's like, well, those people. I mean, this may seem like a weird question, it may not, but who would do something like this? They even answer.
During the time of the Moscow homicides, I was special agent in the Fort Wayne resident agency of the FBI. Moscow PD just needed a lot of resources at a moment's notice. I drove down to Moscow, walked into Chief Fry's office and offered assistance and explained what we could do from the FBI standpoint. The chief told us to bring it, and that's where we came in to assist the investigation.
We're just trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together, just with everything that's going on.
Everybody.
Stop.
In this particular case, we did not have a clear intended victim. You don't just have a single homicide, you have 4 different...
Bro, do you want the wrapper? Is that what you want?
Yeah, we've done it all the personal relationships of each one of the victims.
So let's go back and tell me how we're going to tell you, okay?
Yeah. We call it victimology. Investigating the lives of the victims. Tracking friends, tracking family, tracking movement to determine who they've come across that has a problem with them, has a motive to actually hurt them.
To do that, we need to create a timeline of that evening and into the early hours of that morning and try to find some sort of connection.
When was the last time you were over at the last time Fortson was okay? And what were you doing over there yesterday?
We were pre-gaming the football game for the fans. We
Hello.
left their house. and
Hello,
we started
sugars.
roughly like 2:30.
Saturday, it was a football game. There was a lot of people in town. It was the last home game of the year. Kaylee was really excited about it. She texted me a picture of her nutting, and I replied, my lovies. And then she called me, and I bought her some succulents, and she had to tell me really quick, this rambling little story real quick of how the succulents were doing. And then she said, okay, Mom, like, we're gonna come home, take a nap, and we're gonna go out tonight. And I said, okay, have fun. I love you guys.
That day, I went and pre-gamed with Ethan. We hung out on the couch and had a beer. And Ethan was upset that I was leaving the pre-game. He was like, screw it, can I just come with you? Later in that night, we went to cap off with Leah's formal. Ethan's sister, Maisie's in that sorority also. Ethan was a triplet. He was kind of inseparable from his siblings. Maisie didn't have a date, so Maisie took Ethan as her date. We went to that formal. That was fun as hell. That was one of the funnest nights of my life. Xana didn't go to that. She kind of did her own thing until after the formal.
We were just hanging out at our house. Ethan was at formal because he and my sisters, she had a date. And then she came over and we all walked up together.
The last time you saw Xana and Ethan was at the Sydney class. You, Ethan, Xana, was there another person with you? Or just three people?
Maddie walked over to you guys.
I remember hanging out with Ethan and Xana that night. I remember talking about his family. And just being grateful for that conversation. It's something that, I don't know why God gave me this moment, but I hugged them both. And I said, I love you both. That's something on there for me.
Were you guys all pretty much together, or just kind of moving throughout the house and stuff?
We were all pretty much together, and then Maddie left to go to the club with Kaylee.
At this point, we're still driving to my parents' house. My kids are sleeping in the back here. I have nothing but time. I keep going through Kaylee's phone logs, and I just start texting some phone numbers of people that she had communicated with. You talked to my sister at 1:07 a.m. Someone would tell me, yes, I did. I was told this, but so-and-so might have more information. Here's their number. So I would contact so-and-so. I'm just trying to find anything I can. I reach out to the driver who had given Kaylee and Maddie a ride out that night and then also take them back home that night. I learned from this individual sometime shortly after 10 p.m. they were picked up to go out, and this driver dropped them off at the corner club.
What happened next? I actually did run into Kaylee at the corner club, so I had her talk to her about whatever, so don't remember the door. They had to figure something out or something. Did it seem normal? Did it seem off? Did it, yeah, something. So, what? Let's go a little bit more then.
We went to brunch right after the club. Outside the corner club, there's like this little food truck called the Grub Truck. It's disgusting if you're sober. If you're drunk, it's phenomenal.
He's laughing at you. You got it. We found out that Kaylee and Maddie had been to the Grub Truck. We at the police department had been aware that they had what they call a Twitch feed, which is an online video feed of their business, basically. And people are able to go on there and make comments, and we utilize that information through them previously for other cases. You know, we've had things go on downtown that maybe got captured on that camera, so we knew that we definitely needed to look back.
I didn't know to look for this organically. Someone had tipped me off to this, that this Grub Truck did this, and maybe it caught, Kaylee and Maddie on it. I just start watching, just fast forwarding bits.
Oh, welcome back.
Kaylee and Maddie come into the screen. I'm able to recognize them right away. Everything to me is looking fairly normal.
We watched Kaylee and Maddie appearing to be very happy and just enjoying the rest of their late evening and ordering some food. But we as investigators aren't particularly focused on that. We're looking at what's going on around them and what are the other people doing around them. And there were some things that were going on that would raise suspicion. We recognized this male in a hooded sweatshirt, hoodie guy, as he was coined. Approached them, spoke to them briefly, and then once the girls walked out of view of the camera, we could see that this individual in a hoodie followed them. So, absolutely, we're going to look at something like that and go, okay, there might be something there. We needed to find more video surveillance of this individual in a hoodie in the area.
I've been here in Moscow on scene since about 3 p.m. Since I've been here, I've watched Moscow police cars come in and out of this neighborhood, where officials found 4 people dead.
What's all everything is?
But the rumor out there is somebody died here from fentanyl. And then somebody else said somebody might have got sick. I said, well, I can't confirm any of that. So, but I'm sure I can hurry up.
There were rumors being spread all over the place about maybe it was drugs or...
Look at that dummy! Look at the Bowie Bowies! The Bowie Bowies! You little cute Bowie
Of course, we
Bowies!
didn't know who the target was, what the motive was, but it was pretty apparent to us that for an individual to go into a residence and kill 4 people with an edged weapon, that was purposeful.
Well, you know what to do. There's
Shock. Everyone was coming to me and Christy for answers. We were looking very forward to seeing somebody who was actually that. So Jack shows up at our house.
next day.
And we basically, like bees, we swarmed him. We came into the house and we said, what's going on? Jack couldn't get a hold of us because he took his phone.
the day before at the police station. Obviously, they were questioning him.
We literally went through what did they do? Did they interview? What did they say?
What do you know? What was the last time you saw? What was she doing? Where was she going? Jack said, all I know is this. He said he was sitting in the hall of the police department, I'm imagining, and there were several people there waiting to talk to the police. And he overheard Dylan talking to what he assumed was her parents. Somewhere in the night, Dylan saw a man all dressed in black with a mask. And I said, an intruder? So you're telling me there was, and I remember using that word, there was an intruder. Came into their house, was in the house. And he's like, I don't know, Christy, I don't know. And I'm like, Jack, you gotta and he's just like frazzled. He's like, piecing things together, and he doesn't want to speak and say something that's not true. So he's like, that's all I remember.
It was a solemn day here in Moscow, a campus ordinarily packed with students and energy, blank and empty. Many trying to process this tragedy.
It was an uneasy feeling at the University of Idaho.
People were trying to piece together who, what, where, what, how.
All the guys in the house were kind of restless, just walking around the courtyard like talking to me, but what the hell happened?
Then I went home that following day, which most of everyone did. No one wanted to do it.
As family, we all gathered, we all, talk about it, cry about it, try to eat, try to get crispy, try to take care of each other.
It was horrible. It was horrible. Christy lost her daughter. My son lost his daughter. The girls lost their sibling, their sister.
Moscow PD is contacting my dad via phone call, I think most of the time, with whatever information. There's not a whole lot. We didn't find out their manner of death until, I think, 48 hours after it had happened.
Christy called me. And I said, what's going on? And she goes, we found out what happened. I was like, what? Were they shot? She says, no, they were stabbed. And I was like, what? What do you mean? She said, they were all stabbed to death. That's what we were told today. And I was like, I think you just like to know everything someone tells you about.
The coroner called me and confirmed to us that Maddie and Kaylee were in bed together, and that a very large knife with a 7-inch blade was used.
Yeah. I just didn't understand that. This is the wrong thing to have to deal with. And it's like everybody's worst nightmare. The night of the 12th and the 13th. I was at the WSU game with Jasmine. I was thinking, you know what? I just didn't think Xana called. Maybe I'll just go and stay at her house tonight. And I kind of thought about it. And I drank quite a bit that night. And I go, you know what? Xana would probably get mad if I drove over there. So I didn't go. But I could have gone. And things have been different.
No, don't blame yourself. Oh, poor dad.
Just about as much as your little trip down the bus can help. Luckily, Amazon Health AI can help figure it out. Couple quick questions and even quicker answers. And boom, she's getting help for her broken lactation station. Now give her one of those gassy little smiles of yours to make up for it all. Good one.
Little Riley Lucha. They invited me to Miami. What's up, bud? You with the big dog now. Put the old school on. I'm with my dad. quick. Oh yeah. What you gotta do is coat the stuff.
You got 2 bottles.
Let's turn now to new details in the case that
like this where it just isn't happening. This is what in law enforcement we refer to the whodunit, where you don't have a fairly immediate suspect in the case. The word's getting out, the pressures come, and the answers aren't there yet. And so you start expanding out.
Law enforcement's latest efforts have been sifting through surveillance videos from downtown and any doorbell cameras in the area of the crime scene.
Volunteers put up flyers on store windows asking anyone who has a home camera, a security camera, to look for anything suspicious the night of the murders.
We were able to gather every bit of video footage from that time frame in the entire Moscow area.
We've had detectives sitting for hours on end, rewatching footage over and over again. We were able to work with all of the folks involved in the drug truck video. There were lots of people around. We ended up identifying all of those people. We were able to identify a hoodie guy.
What's our network?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Hey, how we doing?
I'm on the make like a statement.
Okay, what's going on?
I'm just with Maddie. I was with her at the bar that night. We were about to get grub truck, and then she got picked up in a silver sedan. That's my only description I know. And then they went home from there.
All of the information that he gave showed us that he was not involved. And we did the same thing with the rideshare driver that picked them up.
Okay.
Well, she just got out in a silver sedan.
But you don't know who it was or anything?
No, I didn't see who the driver was.
The driver, who we identified later in an interview, said that when Kaylee and Maddie got in the car, they were happy. They didn't seem to be upset or suspicious of the individual or anything else. They were just having a good time heading home with their food from the grub truck, as many college students do on Saturday night.
Police continue to pour through evidence and also conduct interviews, all to try and find out how these 4 University of Idaho students were killed.
they are working on establishing where everybody was that night. They've gotten about 500 tips so far. They have 22 FBI investigators that they've brought in to help with this case. But for this community, this case remains in the same place. No murder weapon, no suspect, and no motive.
Early on, people were texting me about the story and saying, I heard about this story in Idaho. There's these 4 college kids that were murdered. No one knows who did it. It's really, really intense, and I think you should get out there. I remember looking into it a little bit and deciding, you know what, I'm going to go to Idaho and sort of see what's up.
Around that same time that the national media started arriving, so did the online sleuths, the YouTubers, and that's when the rumor mill started. Misinformation, speculation, theories fueled the flame of everyone's imagination, and we were inundated.
At the time, the police were not talking very much. And so internet sleuths, people at home, started trying to investigate on their own.
So Dylan does have a boyfriend. Just wanted to bring that up. I'm not saying he has anything to do with it. Could he possibly?
I have a theory about this Idaho 4 case, and I want people to listen to this.
There were just wild theories at this point. And suddenly, every day there was a new theory about what might have happened.
You know and I know that crime was filmed. It is on the dark web.
The physical description of the Moscow killer was revealed to be downloaded information from the universal consciousness.
They started trying to investigate people from the fraternity, which is right across the street from the house.
This is the Sigma Chi fraternity. This is
where one of the victims, Ethan Chapman, went to. Doors open.
There were accusations flying left and right. There were just no answers, and some people were finding answers themselves.
If somebody from one of these university fraternities at universities speak, and other students know, they're scared.
I got Facebook messages, Twitter messages, Instagram DMs.
What?
Asking what I know, why I'm guessing.
I needed to sleep.
Few of those messages, people
I
said,
put in to sleep over here, been a bit tired. Been a bit tired, but.
What are you saying?
It's hard because all of us are processing it, trying to deal with our friends that just got killed, and also protect ourselves from the internet.
I don't understand how people get the pleasure of saying stuff like that. I mean, I feel horrible. I can't imagine what Dylan and Bethany did. It's horrible.
Dylan Mortensen is guilty, guys. You know what she is guilty of? Not calling 911 for her friends.
How is it possible that they wouldn't call 911 sooner? They must know something.
There was other people in the house when these 4 people were murdered.
I 100% believe that this girl heard and saw so much more than we are getting right now.
Shock and trauma do a lot of damage to people. It can impair judgment, it can impair thought processes.
I don't blame them for making the phone call a little bit late. I can only imagine what was going through their minds. If it were me in either one of their shoes, I would have never believed what occurred in that house that night.
On the phone with the coroner, we asked if somebody would have called 911.
At a particular moment that night.
But Ethan, Blake, Xana,
We think somebody had been safe. And the answer was no.
It's hard for us, because you go back and look at all these moments and wish you could do things different. And Jack felt the same way.
Jack was just lost. You know what I mean? And it was so hard. It was so hard on Jack because of all the rumors.
The rumors that went around and around were that Jack, my cousin, had done this. Seeing him in like this dark place was really hard and sad. And then to see people online like tear him apart after, he's already going through what he's going through, was really heartbreaking.
Say hi.
Social media got to be kind of a more scary place than a place to really look for any answers.
Hello, Peter. Another battle, another broken foe. I have a solution for you. Initiating validator. Device perfected. I created the world's lightest fold.
Holmes needs some idle skills.
My watch is broken.
You can tell time by measuring the sun's distance from the horizon. Looks like happy hour. Head for the mountains.
They're getting paid $5 to beta test Domino's new app, and so is she. And them. Literally all of you can now get paid just for ordering pizza. Get $5 to use on next week's order when you beta test the new app from
Good afternoon. We are thankful for all the tips and leads the public has provided in Ethan, Xana, Kaylee, and Madison's murder investigation. No bit of information is too small. Every tip will be pursued.
We do not believe the following individuals were involved. The 2 surviving roommates. The male seen in a grub truck video circulating on the internet. A private party who drove Kaylee and Madison home. Any of the individuals who spoke to the dispatcher on the 911 call. We're also aware of a male who Madison and Kaylee had called several times the morning of November 13th, and we do not suspect that individual.
continue to work hard, and we'll continue to do everything we can. We want people to be vigilant. We want people to report anything suspicious to us. Let us get there and handle it. I want to thank you today for coming, and I appreciate your questions.
We were sitting, waiting for an arrest, waiting for a suspect, an assailant. There was no information. We had 1,000 questions. We have no real indication of what is this going. Is this going cold?
From the very beginning, Steve took the reins and said, we're fighting. We're not letting this die down. We're going to make sure that there is attention on this case. We are going to make sure that we scream the rooftop.
I don't know how you catch a criminal if you don't even know what you're looking for.
This morning, Stephen Gonzalez sharing his fear and frustration, not only facing the heartbreaking loss of his daughter Kaylee and her 3 friends, but the fact that their killer is still at large.
It's going to be a cold case if we don't do something within the next week or two.
The amount of damage something like this does to the family is inexcusable. As a dad, you want to come that much harder on the person who's responsible. You didn't do it once, you didn't do it twice, you didn't do it 3 times, you did 4 times. You played God, and we're going to hold you accountable.
2 weeks and 2 days. The brutal slaying of Ethan Chapin, Madison Nogan, Xana Kernodle, and Kaylee Gonzalez has gone unsolved.
Police here in Moscow assure everyone progress is being made on this case, but with the killer still at large, this fear absolutely remains.
With so much noise coming at us from the world at large, everyone's eyes are on you. And it can feel pretty lonely and pretty, when you're under that microscope, it's pretty tough, but we had to keep going. Finally, we were contacted by the Iowa State Police Lab in Meridian, who told us that they had found a single source male DNA from the snap on that knife sheet. They had developed a profile based on that, and they had put it through the CODIS system, which is our national DNA database, but had received no hits. The DNA on the knife sheath did not match any one particular person. So whose DNA is this? The next step was to hand deliver that profile to the Offram Labs in Texas to begin the investigative genetic genealogy.
Investigative genetic genealogy takes the DNA sampling through commercially available databases where people have submitted their DNA to find their family histories. From that, you find distant relatives and you start building family trees to try to come up with a group of suspects from an unknown DNA sample.
It was very exciting that we had a new development in the case, but we couldn't hang our hat on that. So as soon as the lab received that item, they went to work, but we kept working on our end. In the initial canvassing of the area was actually when we recognized that there was a camera on the neighboring home.
I see you guys have a camera here. Do you have any other cameras? Just I don't know how they would pictures that could.
It's just like the road, like it comes our road to your
Our detectives recognized that immediately and seized that camera and all of its components and brought that back to the police department and started working on it.
Here's the SD card.
Okay, I really appreciate that.
Thank you. Yeah.
Video is considered vanishing evidence. Different cameras have different write-over times, different save times, and you don't know what that is. So it's very critical you get all video footage you can as fast as possible.
Our detectives, who had seized the neighbor's camera, had been able to more or less get into the system. And initially, they were only able to retrieve video. There was no audio. But they were eventually able to combine the two and get the video and audio. It was very clear that we had something here. Starting in the early hours of the 13th, this white car.
Benny, don't knock my camera down, you little turd! You little turd!
We see it come and go from the area, sometimes slowly, several times.
Between approximately 3:30 a.m. and 4:06 a.m., the vehicle is seen entering and leaving the area 4 times.
time at 4:20 a.m. This white car is seen again on the neighbor's camera, leaving at a high rate of speed, almost seemingly crashing on the way out of the neighborhood. Prior to the car leaving the area, Xana's phone records show that she had ordered a DoorDash, and that DoorDash was delivered approximately 4 a.m. She was awake, scrolling on social media up until about 4:12 in the morning. So we know that between 4:12, when Xana's awake and active, and 4:20, when that white vehicle is speeding out of the area for the last time, during that time frame, these murders occurred. This is our person. This is our suspect.
You can't see much detail in a car on camera at night because headlights, taillights wash out most of the detail of the car.
Our investigators sent out that video to the FBI where they have vehicle experts. We also found surveillance footage from other areas around Moscow.
They look at details of it, window shape, size, comparisons, and they could only narrow it down to 3 or 4 different makes and models of vehicles that it could have been. As we were getting more vehicle feed, we would send clips to them to determine if we could develop a make, model, or year. We got some distance video from the apartment complex, another residential camera a couple miles away. We got taillights. So they started adding that to the collection to try to narrow down the vehicle. And we finally got a clear shot of a side profile of the vehicle under a street light. It wasn't washed out by its own lights. The vehicle identification analyst was able at that point to say this is a Hyundai Elantra between the years of 2011 to 2016.
Olive Garden's got 3 new dishes tossed in our limited time creamy garlic sauce. And with your choice of salmon, chicken, or shrimp, you might find a new favorite. Better hurry though. These creamy garlic fettuccines will be coming soon.
How we're made determines how far we go. So for those who are strong, those who are powerful, those who aren't afraid to push their limits, the world of greater awaits. Greater journeys, greater experiences, greater memories. The first ever Kia Telluride Turbo Hybrid is ready.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Dear beachcombers and early risers, wine tasters and music lovers, family travelers, sightseers, and selfie takers, this is your invitation. That's Texas.
And then on December 19th, we received a call from the FBI's investigative genealogical team, and the team leader said, we have a name, Brian Coburn. He attends Washington State University, and he drives a white Hyundai Elantra. We opened up the investigation into Brian Coburn,
and we started getting information immediately.
Hey there. I saw you go a little fast. You didn't realize this is 35? It is. Yeah, so you go. Yeah, 43.
Immediately, we found a deputy had pulled Koberger over one evening in right around the Elantra for, I believe, a speeding violation, and ended up issuing him a citation for not wearing a seatbelt. And because of that citation, we had the cell phone number belonging to Koberger, which was utilized in obtaining search warrants and getting cell phone data.
Thank you, that's one of us, right? We need to put it on the citation as it goes to the court.
One of the first things we saw was his phone had been pinged off of towers that service the area of Moscow many times over the course of several months prior to the November 13th incident. His typical pathway from his residence in Poland was, as most people here would use, is the Moscow-Poland Highway. It's the direct link between Poland and Moscow. And we could see that he made several trips into Moscow to shop. He had cell phone data from local stores. It's not out of the ordinary for college students to do that, especially with WSU and University of Idaho being so close together. But when we started narrowing in on King Road, we saw his phone in that area multiple times, very odd hours late at night. That really started linking things together. On the night of the murders, November 12th, April 13th, at approximately 2:42 a.m., Kohberger's phone was connecting to cell phone towers that serviced his residence in Poland. At approximately 2:47, he left his residence and began moving south through Poland. Kohberger's phone then went dark. And shortly after that, the Weidel launch route enters the area of the crime scene. During that time frame is when we know that these murders occurred. At approximately 4:48, Kohberger's phone reactivates on the cellular data, and it is seen being south of Moscow on Highway 95. And then at approximately 5:30 a.m., Kohberger's phone is seen connecting to his cell phone tower, again, near his residence.
The loop where he's left the house from that area and going into this farmland and coming up on the south side of Pullman took about an hour and 10 minutes for him to get back.
It was a bit odd, but when you think about it, a K-bar knife, even though it's a rather large knife, or as knives go, it's a small object, and there's an insurmountable amount of places where something like that could end up. What we really found interesting was immediately after November 13th, Bryan Kohberger never came back to Moscow as he did prior. We also found through search warrants for his credit cards and his financials that he had stopped coming to Moscow buying anything, period. So this very starkly different behavior after November 13th started to develop.
At this point, Bryan Kohberger becomes our suspect in the case. But investigative genealogy is not court-admissible evidence.
We knew that we needed to be able to link the DNA on that knife sheath to Kohberger.
Once we started running checks, we learned that on December 15th, Bryan had been pulled over in Elantra twice in Indiana for following vehicles too close.
Hello, how you doing? How y'all doing today? Oh, good, good. Please run up on that van, man.
His father was in the vehicle with him.
So you're coming from Washington State University? Yeah. And you're going where? I'm going to be going from Oh, okay.
We determined that he was traveling back to his parents' house in Pennsylvania.
The house was relatively normal, on a quiet little street. We worked with our FBI partners back east, and they immediately started surveilling the residence and Kohberger himself. They did witness some, for lack of a better term, strange behavior. He was seen both in the home and outside the home in public wearing rubber gloves.
Anytime he would leave the house, the FBI were attempting to find what we call
Oh, hold on.